All right, Brandon, what do you make of this? First of all, what do you make of Amy Robach claiming that ABC nixed her interview with an Epstein accuser, a woman who she said had been hiding for 12 years? ABC had finally convinced her to come on the air. They'd done this interview, and then because they didn't want to lose an interview with Prince William and Kate, they nixed it?
Yeah, I got to tell you, I am deathly afraid of being considered a conspiracy theorist. I do not like that idea. I don't want to be compared to Alex Jones or anything like that. But there are, like you just covered the entire thing, there are way too many coincidences here. They had a story, some insight, some kind of information into the Epstein story, and yet what could have been one of the biggest stories that we have heard in a long time, like really the media holding the powerful accountable as they are supposed to, a real example of it right here, not some Russiagate nonsense, Ukrainegate whistleblower, whatever. We actually have here right in front of us what could be a massive insight into some wrongdoing by powerful people, and it gets nixed. This tells me that there is somebody, maybe multiple people out there, who don't want this story getting out. Powerful people, rich people, and I don't just mean royalty, overseas in the palace or whatever. Somebody knows something or is involved in something that somebody else does not, or that they don't want anybody to know about.
Right. And wait a second, even talk to me about the palace for a second, because that's a very extraordinary part of this allegation from Amy Robach, that the palace threatened ABC News in a million different ways when they heard that ABC News was in the process at the time of conducting this interview that included allegations against Britain's Prince Andrew. Now, it is a fact. It is not simply an allegation that Prince Andrew was friends with Jeffrey Epstein. There are photographs of the two of them together. We know that they were friends. We know that they socialized together. That in and of itself is just plain old fact. There's no argument to be made about that. The allegations was that Prince Andrew either knew about what Jeffrey Epstein was doing, that he was engaging in child sex abuse, that he was a pedophile, or even that Prince Andrew might have been involved here. But the palace threatens ABC News. I mean, that's very extraordinary.
But here's an even worse part about that. The American media is capitulating to powerful people who don't want information about their dalliances getting out. Okay, they are basically covering up for powerful people who are doing very, very, very wrong. That's not a good sign for America at all, if not the whole Western world. All right, this is a massive story, and the mainstream media doesn't want to touch it. It's not going to hold the powerful people accountable. You and I and everyone else in America rely on these people to go out, do the stories, complete the stories, find the information, and report it to the masses. All right, they're not doing it. That's scary to think about. That's very scary to think about, that they're wanting to cover up something this big. This is pedophilia. This is a child sex ring.